Okay students, good morning. Already in last period we know about basic idea of atomic model. What is atomic model? After discovery of Dalton's atomic theory, some scientists again research about how atom consists of, how subatomic particles arranged. You know what are the subatomic particles? Electron, proton and neutron. These are subatomic particles. These are subatomic particles present inside the atom, and nucleus is in the center position. Electron moves around the nucleus in a circular orbit. This is the basic idea of a atom. But how this conclusion comes out? How scientists study about it? First, last period you already know that Thomson, who is the scientist? Thomson, that is J. Thomson, Joseph John Thomson. According to his experiment, electron or atom is a positive sphere. Atom is a positive sphere and electrons are spread throughout the atoms like seeds in a watermelon. Like seeds in a watermelon. Okay. What Thomson said? Thomson said that atom, this is atom. Atom is a positive sphere and electrons are spread throughout the atom like seeds in a watermelon, which is called plum pudding model. Yes or no? Plum pudding or seeds in watermelon, seeds. Okay? Like this. According to Thomson, atom is like this. He also defined that the radius. What is radius? From center to the surface area. This radius is 10 to the power minus 10 meter. He also defined. Okay, this one was correct. According to Thomson, radius is 10 to the power minus 10. This one was correct. But if you consider this one, electron are spread throughout the atom like seeds in watermelon. Atom is a positive sphere. This is not correct. So after this, actual atomic model comes from the discovery of Rutherford experiment. That is Rutherford gold foil experiment. Rutherford gold foil experiment. What is gold foil? Gold foil. You know, your paper, like paper, very thin. Your book copy, paper, small piece, that is very thin. Like this, Rutherford experiment on gold foil. Okay. After the gold foil experiment, he concluded that nucleus present inside the or in the center of atom and electron moves around the nucleus. Okay. So how it was the experiment? How was the experiment and what is the gold foil experiment? Okay. Rutherford used a gold foil and used some alpha particles, that is alpha ray. After his experiment, he concluded that atom is like this. Okay. Now first learn or observe what is gold foil experiment. Suppose like this. Alpha particles or alpha ray passed over it. Then What happened? What happened? Maximum ray or maximum alpha particles passed. Okay, maximum or large number of alpha particle passed. Suppose if we pass a light or a ray or anything, if it will pass, then what is the result? What is our conclusion? Suppose I throw the pen and this pen pass through a wall or any foil, then what is the conclusion? What will you conclude? Yes, tell. If this pass, that means there is an empty space. Yes or no? It can pass if there is empty space. So what happened? When maximum particles are passed, that means there is empty space. First result is empty space inside the atom. Okay, then again less number of rays. Suppose there are 100 rays. From 100 rays, 2 to 3 rays deflected by some angle. What is deflected by some angle? Suppose this ray come in this direction. It is deflected by some angle, means like this. Okay. Now say it is the first result. Now what is second result? Listen. This is alpha particle. Alpha particle contain which charge? Positive charge. Okay. If it contains positive charge, then you know positive or negative. Same charge, what happened? A repulsion each other, repel each other. Then that means it is also a charge. So it reflects. Okay, means there is charge particle. Now third condition. A very few or very little number. Suppose one ray in nearly 20,000. Nearly, approximately from 20,000, one ray or one particle totally return back by 180 degree. What is 180 degree? Listen again. Suppose this one. This ray goes directly strike to the particle and again return back by 180 degree. Then what is the third conclusion? One substance, when it totally return back, what is the conclusion? When a substance or when a matter totally 100% return back, can you examine? Can you thought what is the condition? Say when. What is the condition? What is the condition that a substance will return back by 180 degree? The condition is the substance which you throw or which is going on is very less mass, or the substance on which it strikes, it is heavy mass. Suppose if you throw a ball has less mass, wall have more mass or higher mass, then the ball strike and return back. Okay, understand? That means the central nucleus is mass concentrated or concentrated in mass. Okay, this was a Rutherford gold foil experiment. But what is the result? What is the conclusion? Conclusion is atom consists of nucleus placed in center. Okay, then what is electron? Electron moves around the nucleus, moves around the nucleus in a circular orbit, in a circular orbit. According to Rutherford, nucleus is in center, electron moves around the nucleus in a circular orbit, in a circular orbit. Okay, Rutherford again concluded a radius of atom is 10 to the power minus 10 meter, and a radius of nucleus is 10 to the power minus 15 meter. Now revise again. What are the conclusions? Atom consists of nucleus placed in the center and electron. So what is atom? Atom means nucleus and electron. And what is electron? Electron moves around the nucleus in a circular orbit. How? Like this. This is the model. Model means like structure. Again, radius. Total, this is nucleus. Total radius of atom is 10 to the power minus 10 meter. And radius of only nucleus, that one, this one. Okay, understand? This one is 10 to the power minus 15 meter. Okay, this atomic model was right. Straight bottom. This atomic model was right. Rutherford experiment also good. The theories are also good. But what is the problem? Problem is, listen. Rutherford said that nucleus is in the center. It is positive charge. Electron moves around the nucleus in a circular orbit. In which orbit? Circular orbit. But according to law of circular motion, there are various type of motion like linear motion, circular motion, oscillatory motion. This is circular motion because Rutherford said that it moves around the nucleus in a circular orbit, means circular motion. So whenever a charged particle moves in a circular orbit, whenever a charged particle moves in a circular orbit or accelerate in a circular orbit, it radiates some energy. Now listen. According to Rutherford, electron moves around the nucleus in a circular orbit. Okay, but according to law of circular motion, whenever a charged particle moves in a circular orbit, it must radiate some energy. Now, electron is charged particle having negative charge. Yes or no? Electron is charged particle having negative charge. It also moves in a circular orbit. So, according to this rule, it must radiate some energy. And if electron continuously lost energy, then what happened? Listen. There is nucleus inside the atom in the central part. Yes or no? And electron moves around the nucleus in this orbit. So this is a balance condition, but nucleus remain constant and electron loss energy. Then what happened? Nucleus energy or charge of nucleus remain constant, but electron less energy. Then what happened? Electron will becomes weaker. When electron becomes weaker, what happened? It will gradually fall into the nucleus. So what happened? This electron gradually fall into the nucleus, gradually. After some time, this will fall into the nucleus. Okay, fine. Rutherford said that nucleus is in the central position, electron moves around the nucleus. But again, according to this rule, electron falls into the nucleus. So there is a contradiction. Yes or no? I am telling that electron moves around the nucleus. Again, I said that electron falls into the nucleus. There is a contradiction between the two statements. So Rutherford could not explain this and how nucleus and electron both are stable in an atom. So Rutherford model get failure, and it is the drawback of Rutherford atomic model. Okay, Rutherford atomic model is fine. All data are also correct, but he could not explain what is the condition, how to solve this problem. Okay, if we say electron moves around the nucleus, and if again we say electron fall into the nucleus, then it is not correct. So as Rutherford could not explain about this model got failure. Okay, after this model, the latest model is Bohr model. What? Bohr model. Bohr model of atom. Then after drawback of this Rutherford model, Bohr studied again about the atomic model. What is the concept? How to resolve it? And he explained that there is a nucleus and electrons are permitted to revolve around the nucleus only permitted orbit that are like this KL, suppose this is name as K, L and so on, M, and these are fixed orbit, no like these are fixed orbit in which there is no loss of energy, in which there is no loss of energy. These orbits are called stationary orbit or fixed orbit. Okay, so these are the basic idea about atomic model. Okay, and next period you write the details note of Bohr atomic model, that is how Bohr explained what are the K element cell, how electron, proton, neutron all are arranged, how it is applicable on hydrogen atom. Okay, it is applicable on hydrogen atom. Next period we will discuss about all of this. Okay, thank you.